Assalamu alaikum, my faggot. For all you Durka motherfuckers, that's what we hear, us God fearing Christians. That's what we hear when we hear your call to prayer. That religion will not get no play here. It won't. You know, America has a freedom of religion. And America is a Christian country, which means to a certain extent, a lot of us will turn the other cheek. Well, let me inform you of something, Sparkplug. Nowhere in Christianity does it say to bend over and let infidels like you, Muslims, take over. Not going to happen. Not going to happen at all. We love America. We love Jesus Christ. We love pork. And a lot of us love our porn. And even more of us love our liquor. And those are the three things that you idiots are going to want to take away from what you call fat, lazy Americans. Okay? The beautiful thing that's happened about this is, I want to touch on this young lady out of Texas. I think her name is Valentina Gomez. She's running, or at least her ad says she's running for Congress. I love your truth telling, and I hope like hell you get in. I truly do. Because you're calling these Muslim pieces of garbage for what they are. You're garbage. You're a pedophile. You're a thief. You're false. Everything about you is bullshit. You're a coward because you prey on young children. You prey on the weak. That's what liars and thieves do. That's why in America we don't like confidence men. We hate con men. We do everything we can to eradicate them. You understand, the voices are coming out. You guys have showed your hand. The people that were supporting your stupid ass aren't anymore. You're losing followers. I don't know, hundreds, thousands by the day. You are. Because it doesn't take very long to realize your religion is garbage. It truly is. You know, you're not going to win this. There are so many of us warning you. And you guys have already panicked. Look at what happened in Dearborn. One guy comes up there, organizes a few, throws a little bit of bacon around, talks about fucking burning your bullshit fucking Quran, because that's all it's good for is fire. And you fuckers panicked. You fuckers panicked. You had to run and cry. And you had to get that Michigan stupid ass Secretary of State, Jocelyn Benson, who is a turncoat. All she cares about is money and power. She will switch sides in a blink of an eye. It'll happen so fast you'll get fucking whiplash, you stupid fucking mayor. You know where you fucked up? You know where you fucked up? You fucked up by telling a fucking guy that grew up there, a Christian that grew up in Bloomfield. You told him he wasn't fucking welcome there. You know what you did, you dumb motherfucker? You pissed off every fucking veteran, every card-carrying NRA member. You pissed off every fucking Christian because you do not fucking belong in this country. Nobody wants your ass here. You're here to rape, pillage, and to try to fucking dominate. The motherfuckers that built this country know what you're here for. And I got news for you. Listen, 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 you infidel jihadist motherfuckers. You hear that? You hear that? You hear that small click? That is the sound of rounds getting packed, of knives getting sharpened, of houses getting painted up, You guys are behind enemy lines and you're acting like you're on your soil. This soil is riddled with fucking blood. You better think of the history of this fucking country. Think of what happened. I know. Someone told you that your way is the best way and you fucking believe them. Okay? And it may be. No one here is saying that Islam is anything other than not welcome in America. It's not gonna fit in here. Everything we have established and set up, you don't agree with. You have 40 or 50 other countries that are Muslim. Take your ass over there. They'll welcome you because they're stupid like you. You have no idea the warriors that we have. You have absolutely no clue. Or maybe you do. Maybe you do. And the insanity of fucking Islam has got you believing that you can beat us. It's possible, but it's so far-fetched. You better think. For like 10 years, America kicked your guys' ass over there. And I don't remember the numbers, but I mean, we lost quite a few. We lost thousands of men and women over there. But your losses were triple of what ours were. And we were in a foreign country. And we had rules of engagement that we had to follow. We weren't doing that bitch ass shit of fucking suicide bomber bullshit or sending our women and children. Our fucking soldiers, you knew they were soldiers. They weren't undercover. They came right at you, face forward. You bitches couldn't even win doing shady shit like fucking suicide bombers. We have in the rural area the single greatest, most feared division of America's defense that even the Japanese knew not to fuck with. The Russians knew not to fuck with during the Cold War. Let me clue you in on that, on who this defender of America is. The rural hunter. Most rural hunters in America, probably about half of them are retired military personnel that know their area like the back of their hand. That prior to being in the military, that one shot that they have towards that animal could mean a full belly or an empty belly. So they developed a skill. A crack shot is what we call it over here. What you need to know is these motherfuckers don't miss. They don't miss. And if you're dumb enough or lucky enough to keep advancing and get close to these motherfuckers, well versed in hand-to-hand combat. You guys have no idea what's in store for you. And it's blatantly obvious because you keep pushing this bullshit narrative. You know, your mayor down there in Dearborn got a little scared and called for backup. In case you ain't figured it out, well, Jocelyn Benson, the only backup she's going to do is back up a stripper. You idiots don't know what you're doing. If you did, you'd pack up and you'd leave. You'd realize this is not the war you want. There's other places that you can grab a lot easier with a lot less casualties. I suggest you go get those, because all that is here in the United States for you is pain, sorrow, and death and deportation. So I hope you think it through, and I hope you make the right choice.